Leo Sinclair was a single father who believed the past should stay buried forever. Every morning he helped the same mysterious woman at the bus stop, without knowing that she knew everything about him. And when she finally revealed the truth, his world collapsed in seconds. Leo Sinclair woke up every morning at 5:30 a.m. His small apartment was quiet, except for the soft breathing of his 6-year-old daughter, Mia. Mia was the only reason he was still alive. Her mother had died years ago in a tragic accident, or at least, that's what Leo told everyone. He worked as a delivery driver, struggling to pay rent, school fees, and groceries. Life wasn't easy, but he tried his best to be a good father. Every morning before going to work, he walked Mia to school and then headed to the bus stop. That's where he first saw Lena Carter. Lena was different. She always stood alone, wearing a simple coat, holding a worn-out notebook. One day, it started raining heavily. Lena was standing without an umbrella. Leo hesitated, then offered her his umbrella. "Thank you," she said softly. "You're very kind." From that day, they started talking every morning. She told him she was new in town and looking for work. Leo helped her with directions, job websites, and even gave her coffee sometimes. To him, she was just a stranger who needed help, but Lena knew who he was. Years ago, Leo was a different man. He had been in a toxic relationship with Mia's mother, Rachel Sinclair. They fought constantly. One night, during a huge argument, Rachel ran out of the house. The next day, her car was found crashed near a river. Police called it an accident. Everyone believed she died instantly, but Leo knew the truth. He had chased her. He had scared her. And she lost control of the car because of him. He never told anyone. He buried the guilt deep inside his heart, and he thought no one would ever find out. As days passed, Lena started asking weird questions. "Do you believe people can escape their past? Do you think guilt ever goes away? Have you ever done something you regret deeply?" Leo laughed it off. "We all make mistakes. Life moves on." But Lena looked at him with a serious expression. One day she asked, "Did your wife really die in an accident?" Leo froze. "Who told you about my wife?" She smiled. "I read about it online." But that wasn't true. One morning, Lena asked Leo to sit with her on a bench. "I need to tell you something," she said. Leo smiled nervously. "You're scaring me." She opened her notebook and showed him pictures. Photos from years ago, screenshots of old posts, and even documents. "I know everything, Leo, or should I say Leo Sinclair," Lena said softly but firmly. "I know about the accident. I know what happened that night with Rachel. You've been hiding it all these years." Leo's heart stopped. How do you know this?" he whispered, panic rising. "I told you I read about it online." Lena said, but her eyes were sharp. "I didn't. I've been watching, waiting. You've been helping me every day, but I needed to see if you'd ever admit it yourself." Leo felt his world crumble. The guilt he had buried for so long rushed back like a tsunami. Every morning helping Lena, every smile he gave, every act of kindness, it all felt meaningless compared to the secret he'd carried for years. Leo fell silent, unable to speak. Mia's laughter in the distance reminded him of why he had to survive this moment, why he had to face the truth. Lena knelt in front of him. "I'm not here to ruin you," she said. "I'm here because the truth deserves to be faced. You can't keep running from your past, Leo." Tears streamed down his face. I never meant for any of it to happen. I loved her, I loved Rachel. I made a mistake and now she's gone. I've lived with this guilt every single day." Lena reached out and placed her hand over his. "Facing it is the first step to moving on. You can't change the past, but you can choose what you do next." Leo realized she was right. He had been hiding, pretending that life could be simple again, but his daughter deserved honesty, and he deserved a chance to heal. He confessed everything, not just to Lena, but to the authorities, to himself, and eventually to Mia in age-appropriate words. It was the hardest thing he had ever done. but for the first time, he felt a weight lift from his shoulders. Lena stayed by his side, not as a stranger anymore, but as someone who understood, who didn't judge, and who believed people could change. Leo vowed to live differently, to be the father Mia deserved, and to never let his past control his future again. The morning still began the same. Leo walked Mia to school, coffee in hand. But now he walked with honesty in his heart. Lena waited at the bus stop, but it was no longer just a routine act of kindness. It was a connection built on truth. Leo Sinclair had faced his darkest secret, and for the first time in years he felt free. Because sometimes the stranger who knows your past can be the one who helps you finally move forward.